what we forget with manifestation is, you know everything, all right? All the baselines, you know. I don't need to go over them. But we tend to forget that we're supposed to have fun with it, and that it's forcing discipline on yourself or whatever may not be the way to do it for you, or it's a misunderstanding of what it is. It's like, yeah, like, oh, everyone says, oh yeah, just discipline, consistency, blah blah. True blah blah. But yeah, there's like an underlying energy of it coming from work and work I have to do and blah blah. Instead of remembering, no, like that's the true thing, remembrance of it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be easy. Coming into your authenticity is how you maintain being in a flow state. You want to be awake all the time, commit to being authentic all the time. That leads to the remembrance of who you are, because you're not fucking busy trying to be 10 different people all the time. So anyways, there's ease and flow in that, and then everything comes easy, and you're supposed to be fun. And so what I'm noticing is, like I said, it's just like, yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Like when I just, obviously, yes, have done the shadow work, let go of my stuff, realize what I have been holding on to, let it go, really get down to the roots and unravel all the roots, or as much as I can right now, of what's been holding me back, and remove those parts, rewire it. So anyways, done the work to get to self-trust, okay? You're at self-trust already. Majority of the time, embodying it, whatever. And then you want to move into the next steps of becoming more, then expanding after. So continuously expanding into more and more of yourself, but then now that's co-creation, right? Deciding what you want to do. But that's exactly it. It's got you make up the rules. It's fun. Be fun with it. You decide. Like I said, so what I've been noticing for me is just like, okay, after having done that work, and it's like being trusting myself. I'm like, okay, let's just play around with, okay, what if I start to believe that it's all true, and I can do it, I can do all the things I can say, and then I'm the one that makes up the language, right? So the universe speaks to you in symbols and languages that you'll understand because they're significant to you, or it knows what you'll link to these symbols. And then when you just start to just playfully believe that, okay, it's all true, I can speak to the universe is speaking to me, I'm deciding to be firm in the belief that the universe is always speaking to me, and I am listening and speaking with it and having conversations with it, working with it, co-creating with it. That's why there's so many different types of divination out there, because those are people that are just have decided to choose what symbols the universe will speak to them in. And then reading that. Whether it's in the moment or on their own, on the camera. They can find meaning in these things and interpret what it's saying, because they're the ones that have assigned meaning to it, so they can then contextually then say what those symbols are trying to say to others, or just use it for themselves. So you can do the same thing. You can decide in what symbols and language the universe speaks to you in, and then it will. And you'll be able to understand it because you wrote the language, and it then speaks to you in that language. And you can try to just do it once, and then see what happens, see if you notice anything, and then when you do, then and that's how you build it if you haven't already. That's also how you build trust, and being like, okay, I am receiving messages. It's just by playing and being like, alright, then I decide that the symbol means this, and when I see it, it means that, and off I go. Now I have a sign from the universe, and I understand its meaning because I'm the one who set its meaning. Those are the moments where it's like, okay, yeah, clearly the universe spoke to me, and there's no cloudiness, because you set the tone, and the universe was like, yeah, I got you. Because you're finally speaking its real language. Instead of like, it's better energy than forcing it. That's why it goes from you having to wait for the sign to you stepping it and realizing the universe is me, I am it, I'm always in conversation with it. And holding it. And if that's not your gig, just trust in your own inner wisdom and let that guide the way. Whatever things you typically do to make big decisions that haven't been karmic in nature, that have led to what you would view as positive things, even though in the end you'll see all karmic things are positive anyway, in the sense of leading to growth and figuring something out, lesson. But anyway, and just dive deeper into that trust of that system of yours. And then that will be in a less woo-woo, whatever applies to you way of, say, manifesting what you want. Because in the end, you're telling the universe, I trust myself and the decisions I make in this way of making decisions. And when I do it this way, it always works out for me, so then the universe reflects back that when you do it that way, it always works out for you. Because you then believe it, so then it has to be true. What I'm saying is, that is what Bashar would call a permission slip. You're giving yourself permission to believe in something until you it becomes ingrained in you as a deep belief. It's like whatever you need to tell yourself to get yourself to accept this truth. Permission slip. So if I need a sign from the universe, then I need a sign from the universe. That's it, right? Play with the idea of how to trick yourself into believing yourself. And then when that belief gets confirmed, then it's just further rooting into deeper and more strong holding of a belief. And then suddenly, you're there. In the reality of, oh, I'm doing this all the time now. This is my reality, instead of it being a one-time or unfrequent event of having signs from the universe. Or whatever your fucking thing is. So that's like a hack, yeah? Like fake it till you make it.